Hey, what up ladies and gents, it is your favorite Asian robot having to do a reshoot of this because there was some audio errors in the previous one which resulted in my voice not getting picked up. I'm not going to get into the technical details, but just know that the problem is solved. Anyway, I'm here today to do an honest review of Sker Ritual. First of all, what is Sker Ritual? Sker Ritual is well, at its core, it is a first-person shooter, alright? And it plays kind of like COD Zombies, all right? They have both a multiplayer and a matchmaking game mode, but unfortunately the game has quite a few problems, which I will get into a little later. First of all, let me show you what the gameplay is like. Okay, so once you get into a solo game, basically the game is kind of like COD Zombies. You can pick up weapons, you know, move around. There's a heal in case you get into trouble. You can throw a grenade and even use a quick melee. Alright, so much like with COD Zombies, scoring headshots gives you additional money, which you're gonna need to pick up various power-ups as well as get through the door. Alright, so as you level up, now it's not every single level, but you also can pick a particular miracle, giving you a bit of a roguelite element, you know, but it's well, I mean, I guess even the weapons are to an extent randomized, so yeah. So that's probably where the roguelite feel will come in. Now if you choose not to upgrade your starter pistol, that's fine, but just know that oh, sudden death. There we go. Means it can just pop off. Alright, what am I saving for? Swift death. Oh, sorry, wrong interaction key. I usually like to grab at least the first power-up, which is usually helpful. And then after that, once I'm ready, I will leave the area. Now, if you're lucky, you can also get like a half-price drop, which is really quite helpful. But honestly, I don't worry too much about like whether or not I need to I don't think too hard about the first area because I could just firebomb everybody, get infinite ammo, things like that. Like in the early rounds, the game is not difficult or complex. All you're really doing is just getting yourself ready, preparing for the world beyond. All right. And that is a short sample of what Sker Ritual is like. But the problems of Sker Ritual tend to really start at about round 5. There's this big hulking guy that you can't really kill, and well, you also need to do objectives. After you get out the door, you have to sort of pay your way through until you get to the next objective. Once you arrive there, all of which you have is a diamond to guide you, then you have to just follow whatever they tell you to do. In this particular case, they say go to the generators and you know, unlock them all. So you go around and do that. They don't tell you where the generators are, they just you just have to find them. Most people figure it out eventually. It's honestly not that difficult, but the later objectives have a lot less guidance, and the matchmaking system is the other big problem that I am struggling with. Because if you don't actually matchmake with a team, some of the later objectives are very difficult to figure out on your own, and that was my main issue for Sker Ritual. The matchmaking, however, like I mentioned, a whole nother issue that you might have to be aware of because, well, now that you've seen the gameplay, let me show you. Okay, as I mentioned, matchmaking is the other big issue. Here is some footage that I took earlier in the day showing the matchmaking timer. I'm just going to fast forward it because I let it run all the way till about 4 minutes. It didn't get to 5. Once it got to 5 minutes, it actually just put me straight into a game by myself. Let me advance it a little more. There we go. It's at 4:59, sorry, and there you go. After this, you just see me load in by myself. There you go. I just loaded in, and there, as you can see, there's no other players, just me. So I questioned why the matchmaking was having this problem, and unfortunately, the answer is, well, I hate to do this, but I'm an honest reviewer at the end of the day. All right, I have to be honest about what I know and what I see and what I discover. All right, companies may not like me because of this, but sorry, not sorry. This is the reality of it. I actually did a quick Google search on Sker Ritual, and unfortunately, the all-time peak was 237 people playing. But for the literally for the last month, player numbers have been around 25 at most, and right now it is close to 0. So unfortunately, nobody's really playing this game. So if you're hoping to learn this game by, you know, matchmaking with other players, unfortunately, it's really not going to happen. Is the game decent? Look, I'm just be honest here. The game is decent. It's got some FPS issues, but the biggest thing that's holding it back is player base. It has absolutely no player base. So although the game was developed and functions pretty well and it's kind of cool, nobody's really interested in playing it. And if that changes, only then will this game receive my recommendation. At the current point in time, I cannot recommend this game to anyone. It is not doing so hot. All right, but I do thank the devs for the opportunity to play this game, and well, I hope in future that your game will be successful. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one, okay? Y'all have a good one.